Hi, I just want to share a video on triggers. This is something that was really powerful for me when I was going through that journey of learning more about myself, becoming more self-aware of my actions, my thoughts and my actions and my emotions. This was something that helped me identify the triggers that I were allowing to become excuses in my life for not moving forward to where I wanted to go, and to keep these habits and these negative behaviors that were stopping me moving forward. So I'm just going to read them out and see if you resonate with any of them. And if you do, brilliant, because it means that you're able to start identifying where you use them in your life. So don't see it as a bad thing if you do recognize any of them. Use it as an opportunity to start identifying where you use it and how often you use them. So remember, these are triggers. They come from internal beliefs that we've built over years of living the way we have. It can come from culture, it can come from how we were brought up, it can come from our environment. But basically, sometimes they really serve us, they make sense. Often they make a lot of sense, and it's why that we don't actually recognize that they're a trigger to how we behave afterwards. Okay, so you need to be identifying them, working out where you use them and how they are potentially negatively creating an impact in your life. Okay, so there are 14 of them that basically everyone has as a trigger, or can have as a trigger. It's human nature, okay? Let me just show you. So we have belief triggers that stop behavioural change in its tracks. Remember, you're here because you want to move forward and change your behaviour to a more positive behaviour to be able to reach your goals. So number one is, if I know, I understand. That means sometimes we know what to do. It means that we think that we'll then understand how to implement it in our lives. Often this isn't the case. Number two, I have willpower and won't give in to temptation. Willpower runs out just like our energy does. Be very aware if you think that enough willpower is going to help you maintain behaviour change, because it doesn't. Number three, which is a very one I really resonate with, is today is a special day. So for example, today's my birthday, so I'm allowed to have that cake. Today is Friday, so I'm going to have a rest day from the gym. Today is Christmas Day, so I can eat 10,000 calories if I want to. How many times do you kind of like have that trigger of, oh, today is a special day? Number four, at least I'm better when, how I used to be, or at least I'm better than her, comparing yourself to somebody else. Because when we do that, we actually lower our own expectations. So recognize if you're one of those. Number five, I shouldn't need help or structure with everyday tasks. I should just be able to get on with it. Now I know that you're here and you've just done a habits tracking activity, and it might be that you felt a bit of resistance against that task because it felt very simple, but actually it can make a big impact, positive impact. I hope you've had that so far. Number six, I will not get tired and my enthusiasm won't fade. You start off really motivated, of course it's going to stay that way. I don't need help to make me stay motivated. Not the case at all. Number seven, I have all the time in the world. We don't set deadlines. I can do it any time. It's a real way to trigger non-action. Number eight, I won't get distracted and the unexpected won't occur. So we don't plan for things to go wrong. Number nine, an epiphany will suddenly change my life. You wait for that moment where you feel like you need to make some changes. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Number 10, my change will be permanent and I will never have to worry again. So we make this change, it all goes great, and nothing will ever happen again where I won't feel unhealthy or I won't lose motivation. We know that's not going to work. Number 11, my elimination of old problems will not bring on new problems. Okay. Number 12, my efforts will be fairly rewarded. So, I worked really hard. I made sure I didn't eat chocolate all week. That means I should see the scales go down. We have these expectations that everything's fairly rewarded, and our own reward systems are perhaps not what's realistic. So we can give up. Number 13, no one is paying attention to me. So if no one can see me go and sneak and have that chocolate, then it doesn't really matter. And if I change, I'm inauthentic. By doing things in a different way, sometimes it can go against what we truly believe or how we've been brought up. So it really puts us off. So that's 14 behaviours that potentially are triggers for you to behave in a way that's not in line with your goals. Have a little listen, download the document of those triggers so you can read through it yourself and see if you resonate with any. What happened with me was they just popped up throughout my day. I wasn't sure which ones were really me until I gave it a week, they sunk in, and then I would hear myself say them and I'd be like, wow, that is something that I did not recognize I was doing. And then it really helped me pinpoint the areas of my life that I then needed to work on to be able to move forward. So I really look forward to hearing your feedback on this. Any that you've identified, let me know, because then I can help you become accountable for them and we can work together in helping you move forward and changing the behavior to a more positive behavior. Okay, any questions? Let me know. Speak soon.